Yes. So it's been done two different ways. Of course, we do it using Duo. Duo is really simple. In my opinion, my grandmother can do it because it's big red and green characters. And the whole thing was being able to do something where it was really, really easy and simple for them, as well as you have the option if you are Google through district to kind of push it out through Google. And you know, the way I start things, a lot of people, they do freak out, but you start with simple questions. Do you, because people use it every day and don't know it, right? So, you know, it's three things encompass: something you are, something you have, or something you know. And the first thing I did was when people was like, I've never used that before. I said, have you ever used it? No. Well, do you have a debit card? Do you have a PIN number? That's two-factor. I mean, that's two-factor authentication. That's multi-factor. You have it in your possession, you know the PIN, and just getting them to understand that it's not as complicated as it sounds, and making them understand that we're trying to protect them, not them protect us, has been a very, very, very huge benefit, in my opinion.
Well, Terry, can you come to my district? Because I'm having a fight.
Well, come on. I'm coming, Janice. I'm coming.
Hey, coming. Yeah, because I'm having a fight. It's just everybody feels, oh, that's another step I have to take. So, you know, so I am having the discussions, but honestly, we have not rolled it out.
Same thing, Janice. I feel like it's pushed that discussion a little further forward because it's brought to people's minds that, you know, we are in more of a cloud-centric world now, that this isn't just, you know, this isn't a server shared drive behind a firewall, and when I log in, I'm only here. You know, but it's a difficult conversation to have. I mean, it's a change for a lot of people. You know, we had been in the process of upgrading our password guidelines to some of the new NIST guidelines, you know, this spring when all this stuff hit. And so it kind of made some of that difficult because, you know, hey, folks aren't here. It's hard to work with them on this new stuff, but it's allowed us to have the conversation a little bit more freely. And I think ultimately that's going to pay dividends.
I'd say two-factor is definitely an important part of the security model, and we've implemented it for staff. And it was a challenge. It was a challenge to get it out there, but it takes a lot of communication and understanding from their part too. Why are you doing this to me? What does that mean? And, you know, it's doing it to me, you know, and how do you get over that hump, shall we say, in the process? So,
You know, my biggest complaint, I did it. I don't know if you guys actually do it, but the people that actually use mobile devices, I pushed out where they had to do their work profile separate from their regular Google accounts. And it was a big hiccups. Well, I can't access this, but when you explain to them, I don't want you to make a mistake and you're trying to send something to your personal email and you sent it to me, which is the reason why I came out with it. Okay. So I don't want any more messages at 2:30 in the morning that alarm me and I can't go back to sleep. So even though it wasn't intentional, I'm trying to protect you. And when I came that way and I let them know that it was more about them than about us, people, I think they care more when it's actually it's a direct reflection to them. So I don't want anybody to hack my bank account. So if you're going to teach me ways to protect myself, I'm more in depth in protecting you. And that's always the method in which I go. And it always seems to be, it goes over really easily that way. And I'll give you guys all my resources if you want, because I just got a bunch of them.
Okay, awesome.